Party time. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, it is dark outside. We are going to be planting our food plots, our big destination food plots, in the dark. Why, may you ask? Well, because it has rained, and then it stopped raining for 2 days, and it's supposed to rain for the next week. And it is currently June 19th today. So we've got to get our seed in the ground as soon as possible. We both work full-time jobs, and this is the only time we've got. We went and checked the soil. It's good enough. We're gonna go in, hit it with a disc, harrow dragging, fertilizing, seed, all of it. Stay tuned. We're out in the clearing right now. This is where we're gonna be putting soybeans and corn. I don't know how well you guys can see it. It is a little clumpy, but a lot of moisture content in it. And I think that going over with the harrow drag a little bit will take care of that. Looks like he's almost done. So as soon as he's done, we'll get the harrow drag and get to work. Is that a beer in your hand? You gonna come ride with me for a little bit?
Yeah, we'll ride a couple passes. We'll see what it actually looks like.
Alright guys, I got done harrow dragging the clearing. I'm heading up to the north plot. Larry's already up there with the disc, so hopefully he has some work for me to do by the time I get there. I would have showed you what it looked like after I got done harrow dragging, but I'm gonna be honest, it's dark. If you guys didn't know that already. We'll give updates in the morning. I think we still got to spread some fertilizer. We're planning on putting seed down tonight, so finished product will be tomorrow. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how wet it truly was out here. So I came out here periodically over the last month, and I would come and check the fields, and this should give you an idea of just how wet it was. We got tracks right here. And I mean, those things are like, I don't know if you can see that. Those tracks are like 4, 5, 6 inches deep. There was no way we were getting a tractor on here. I mean, that was the gator. I guess God gave us a helping hand with the weather this last week. You know, we had a 100-degree day and it was blowing about 25. So that must have aired it out. We had an inch of rain yesterday, and I mean, the soil is definitely wet, but it's firm enough to drive on. So got Larry here behind me. I don't know if he's working hard or hardly working, but he's probably drinking beer. Now that we're done with the harrow drag, I'm going up to meet Larry at the Connex. We're gonna get the cone spreader on and start spreading fertilizer. Got a mixture of MAP and potash here. Comes out to 5.5, 2630. And then we've also got urea, 4600. And we are gonna go get this stuff spread. We'll have to load this into the cone funnel, which is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also going to grab one 5-gallon bucket of urea for my corn. Alright, we're getting started on the north plot. This is going to be Milo, rutabaga, peas, and sugar beets, yeah. So, getting the fertilizer spread. Sun should be up here in about an hour and a half or so that'll be perfect for us to see. That way we can see what we're doing. We're almost done. I hope you made it this far in the video. If you have, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I think we're at 21 of you guys right now. We're getting great coverage with this cone spreader. This is the fertilizer. You can see it all those red specks. That thing holds about 600 pounds, give or take. That's all the fertilizer dust. Good to breathe that in. But it holds about 600 pounds. As you can see, the sun is trying to come up. It should be up in the next half hour or so. Well, we made it to sunrise. It is currently a little after 5:30, maybe 5:40. And right on cue, we got done with the fertilizer. So we're gonna run to town, grab some diesel for the tractor, grab a cup of coffee, reset, come back out, plant, and then take a fat nap. That's the plan. But I think it looks great. Do I look stupid? Am I in frame?
Over just a little bit that way.
I need to, or I should?
Yeah, now you're pretty well. Well,
Am I centered?
half step that way.
Good morning, everybody. We are finally here. The day is here. We are planting our food plot. We got the clearing behind me. I've got some stakes out there marking off where I'm going to put my corn. And then we're going to follow it up with some Monster Maker from DIY Food Plot Pro. And the rest of it's going to be Eagle Seed Green and Gold and Large Lad, which is a forage soybean. I'm excited for you to come along. Let's get to work.
See, I think that's going to be too small for your sunflowers. You probably need to go like.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a pretty liberal.
You can go to there probably. Yeah. I mean, it's going to pump it, so I mean, I would go real slow.
I'm pretty sure it's recommended for a half acre, and I'm doing a quarter acre, so it's double rate, so it's fine. Okay.
There's your knife.
This one has a Ziploc thing, doesn't it? Yeah, right there.
Now you fucked it up. Well, you fucked it up. Gates closed.
All right. Hold on. We got Monster Maker by DIY Food Plot Pro. It's going down. It's going down in Elgin. All right, for those of you that don't know, this is a mix of soybeans, sunflowers, lab, and cowpeas. It's gonna be a summer blend. My plan is to let it grow until probably September, but I'm gonna overseed brassicas into it, and then I'll terminate it somehow. I'll figure that out later. But we put about half of it in the broadcaster we're gonna go through. It's gonna be right in front of the redneck, and then we'll come back, get the other half, and spread that. All right, we got our Monster Maker and our corn spread so far. So everything else from now on is gonna be Eagle Seed. One is the green and gold soybean and corn, and then the other one is just straight soybeans to supplement the green and gold. The corn didn't come out as great as I wanted to. It's a little thin, so I kind of overlapped it with the lab. I'll give you a look at kind of the dispersion. Like right in here, you can kind of see there's one right there and then one right there. I mean, it's not perfect by any means. Let's see if we can find the Monster Maker. There's some sunflowers in there. And then I don't know if that's a cowpea or what it is, but you can kind of see there's clusters here. I feel like we got a pretty decent spread. We're gonna come back over and we'll disc these in. Looking at the ground, you feel like it's not enough, but just trust the numbers, and at the end of the day, you can only control what you can control. So let's get the Eagle Seed going. I'm excited for these. You gonna run one too?
Yeah, baby, you run one, I run one. I'll go down here and start along the edge.
Okay.
You go down and back.
Okay. we finally did it. Seeds laid. We gotta come back, disc it in. We're gonna bury it about inch and a half, hopefully. I'll try to get some of that. My phone's almost dead, but I'm excited to see where this goes. I'll bring you back for the update. All right, you guys, I planted eagle seed, corn and beans, the green and gold. I also threw in some large lad just to get that extra boost of soybeans because they're so sought after by the deer. And all I'm gonna say is that I am pleased. It's only been 6.5 days since we planted in the middle of the night. And I mean, these things are just popping up everywhere. Take a look. I just pulled one of these eagle seed forage soybeans out of the ground and just look at how long that root is. They are just taking off and I am pumped. Look at all those just right there. I'm really happy with everything. I can't get out into the middle to see how the corn's doing, and there's some grass out there, so it's hard to tell if it's corn or if it's grass or if it's soybeans. And then I've got my monster maker right up there against the redneck. But I'm absolutely thrilled with how eagle seed has been performing so far, and I'm gonna keep giving you guys updates, so stay tuned. All right, I'm all done. You can see a sock right there. I did that just all around the plot. And then I also just doused the scarecrow with some of the plot saver. So I'm really happy with it. Hope it works. Look at all the beans. It's hard to see, but they are popping.